Virgo, welcome to your full moon in Cancer reading. Also Virgo risings. I forget to tell you, this is very important, especially for the astrology, where this full moon is hitting your 11th house of all things Aquarian, having to do with friends, colleagues, ideals, aspirations, maybe soulmates. And this is while the sun is in your 5th house, having to do with fun, dating, romance, whatever it is that you're creating. Maybe children, childhood, relevant there. So you got a spotlight on, what's, on the day-to-day, what's going on with that area of your life. Yet you're being asked to release something having to do with a soulmate or something that you've idealized or aspired to. And something about, 6 months ago, around July 17th, might be relevant. You might be finishing up something that you started at that time having to do with these 11th house matters. But let's see what comes out for Virgo. And at the foundation, we have King of Fire. Ooh. All right. This could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, or it could simply be an energy of a man who overcomes obstacles. Love it. And he could also be a business owner. That might be relevant. We'll see where this goes, okay? What is challenging you right now is unclear things, and maybe fears, doubts, insecurities, things that you're not seeing for what they are. They could be veiled, all right? And it might have to do with your romantic life, your spiritual life. Pisces, Cancer might be relevant. But again, I'm seeing you closing out a cycle, maybe some emotional cycle having to do with those energies. What is going to help you overcome this is, that's kind of a wild message, 5 of Earth, where I'm hearing standing alone, okay? Some of you standing on your own, standing alone. It's, if you're not standing alone, you're standing on your own. Something about that, I don't know, it's a weird download I'm getting, okay? And I never see that for that card, but also you tuning into what your needs are, you on your own accord. If there have been fears, doubts, worries, concerns about provision, poverty, losses in the physical material realm, I think you are being asked to become more acquainted. It's some of you, I'm sorry to say, if you are in this energy or you've been going through this energy and it's triggering you emotionally, it's just feeding insecurities and fears and doubts. I'm almost getting this feeling like Spirit is asking you to tune into these feelings of what it is that you need and you lack, so that you become more aware. I'm hearing a value system, something about a value system, okay? Some of you during this time, you need to kind of pull back your don't give to something, allow yourself to be given to, okay? Aries got that, I believe, in the same position. So, the goal here, I think, is for you to go after what is going to be healing, what is going to give you happiness, abundance. I can get a word of affirmation, and so much. I'm going to start all over again. Some of you really need to be encouraged. Really need to be encouraged. It's a very important energy, especially if you are in this right here, because this is quite the contrast from that. Look, that's night versus day. Oh dear. Come out into the sunlight, okay? This is, you need to have an intimate knowledge of what it is that you need and you deserve. There's something about deservingness, abundance. Okay. All right, it's safe to ask for help. When you fear you can't do it all by yourself, maybe it's a sign you don't have to. When you stop trying to do it all by yourself, help appears. Okay, some of you have been embodying this fire sign energy of, I've got this, I can do this, I don't need anybody. You might be a business owner, or you might be in a leadership position, or you're just taking this energy like, oh, I've got this. But you feel trapped and irritated about something. This is showing up for a lot. This issue of empowerment, okay? empowerment issues. And I'm telling you, this hate and anger is maybe coming up. This hostility is maybe coming up. If you feel that something's not workable, if you feel that you are being disempowered or you don't have power in a situation, why? Because something is not being provided. There's some kind of lack there. You may love someone or have loving feelings. It looks like there's somebody in your life where there's love. Look at this happy there again, where you have the possibility to find this happy space, believe it or not. You have the possibility to do this, but there's something going on. There's a need that is not getting met that you're going to have to tap into to find empowerment. And maybe you're not seeing clearly, the challenge is not seeing clearly that something is not giving you what you need, that this is not workable, that you're not going to have the resources to make this work, as irritating as that makes you feel. Are you trapped, or are you trapped by being disillusioned or staying in a situation that's not workable and you don't want to see it or face it? There's abundance again. I'm telling you, it's there and over here. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. That's the advice on healing this emotional energy. Loneliness, sweet Jesus. I know that I am never alone. I'm telling you, that's an alone card right there. But you have somebody around you, at least one person who really does love you. I don't know if you feel trapped, like you can't get to them, or you're being held back from getting into the happy place or abundance. You don't have what you need to get there. Now let's see what else. You're being told, surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. And surrender compromises with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. I feel like there's something that you don't have, and that's holding you back. Again, maybe you're focusing on what's not there, or some kind of lack mentality, or some kind of emotional, financial insecurity, which is holding you back from the goal, which is, you know, how much vitality, how much capability is within you and your life force that nobody can take away. Gratitude is your advice on being self-loving during this time. Everyone is a co-creator in this shared experience we call life. Gratitude for all things, good and bad, help us to overcome our resistance to challenges and spurs growth. Own your power. This goes back to the empowerment issue here. And this is somebody is maybe feeling like they're not empowered financially, but the advice is changing the world is easier after one has learned to change oneself. Become the change you wish to see and watch the world around you shift. So yes, maybe in your lone time, again, it's maybe for divine providence that you do some kind of healing work and make some changes within yourself about what it is you're trying to create and how you're going about creating it. Express love through gifts is a way that maybe you can get more love in your life. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. And spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. That's lovely. That is lovely. Let me leave you with some final advice for Virgo. To the sea. I am again seeing somebody alone here. Maybe, taking a nice healing sea salt bath. That's for somebody, okay? Epsom salt, maybe. Water therapy, and we have another happy card here. Do you know how many happy cards we've had here? If you're saying, I don't see it, Stephanie, listen, it's on the table. But you are going to have to take your power back. And whatever this lack consciousness is, Spirit is saying, address it, what's missing from your life, what's giving to you and what's not, and start making changes with aligning more towards what will give you what you need that you don't have. I hope that helps. Be blessed.